Thank you. My name is John Hanger, CEO of Contact At Once. We're in the ad tech space. We operate industry-specific merchant networks that are built around a software-as-a-service chat solution that we've extended into the world of online advertising. We were recently honored by Inc. magazine as one of the 500 fastest-growing companies in America. We anticipate revenues in 2011 of around $6.3 million. Of which almost the entire amount is subscription-based recurring revenue. We enjoy about 80% gross margins, and we've been profitable for the last 3 years or so. Our success to date was really based on two key observations, the first of which is that people increasingly like text-based communications. If any of you have teenagers, I don't need to explain that any further. But even for those who aren't teenagers, I think we can all agree that we use text-based communication of different types more and more in our everyday lives. The second key observation had to do with the world of online advertising, which from its inception has relied upon lead forms and phone calls as the two mechanisms for connecting site visitors with advertisers. There hasn't been a lot of innovation, in other words. But now, with Contact At Once, site providers have a new option, and with that option bundled into their advertising packages, are able to convert 25% more of their site visitors. Based on that strong value proposition, we've been able to secure a customer list that's basically the who's who in the world of online advertising for the automotive vertical, which is the first vertical that we chose to focus on. Each of these customers spends tens of millions of dollars each year to attract consumers to their websites, but can really only monetize the subset that actually connects with their advertisers. And by licensing our solution, these customers are today connecting more site visitors with more dealers. Now, if I stop there, it would be an interesting story about an enterprise software as a service vendor, but our business model actually just starts to get interesting at this point, because by its nature, being communications oriented, our solution requires that we bring the other end of the communications into our network. And in the case of automotive, that would be the auto dealers. So as part of what we do for our customers, we not only license them technology, but on a turnkey basis, we enable their advertisers with our technology. And as a result, we today operate a merchant network that consists of over 9,000 auto dealers and over 40,000 named users. That's important because each of those dealers has their own website and their own web properties and their own marketing budget for online marketing. And currently, about 17% of those dealers have deployed solutions like ours on their websites, up from only 1% a few years ago, and we believe the vast majority of the other 83% will be licensing a solution like ours and deploying soon. And you might ask, who's well positioned to capitalize on that market opportunity? And the answer, of course, would be us. And that leads to our sustainable competitive advantage, which is the fact that those 9,000 dealers are using our product, they've been trained on our product, it's integrated into their technical environment, and so as they go out to select a vendor for deployment on their own web properties, we're of course the de facto choice, and it's a bit of a domino effect, if you will. As evidence of that, there's a online analyst site, dealerchatmarketshare.com, who provided the diagram you see here, showing that we have in that dealer chat market space 41% market share today. So we're very excited about the opportunity ahead of us in automotive. We feel like we've only scratched the surface there. But that said, we never founded the company to focus exclusively on automotive. In fact, from founding, we had identified a long list of industries for which our technology and our business model, we believe, are a great fit. So we have replicated the model in a second vertical now, which is the multifamily or apartments vertical, where we count Apartments.com and ApartmentFinder.com as customers, and where we've built a merchant network of over 2,000 properties. Our growth strategy is really three-dimensional. Obviously, automotive revenues are the biggest piece of our business today, but that said, we believe that the automotive piece of our business is really only about 20% of what we believe it can be, just based on our current products and services, not taking into account additional products and services that we might layer on top. Likewise, the U.S. apartment piece of our business is really only about 3% of what we think that business can be. We also have a small but rapidly growing UK presence in the automotive space. But the real topic of the day today are the other vertical industries where we see great opportunity to expand our business, including real estate, medical services, legal services, and more. And of course, as you've probably surmised from the earlier description, key in each of those verticals is getting in and establishing a relationship with the key large online advertising sites in each vertical. And for that, we'll need additional capital. So we've come a long way on the $1.6 million that we've raised to date, but we're looking to raise an additional $5 million to fuel that growth into additional vertical industries. And if that fits your profile, we'd be very interested to speak with you. Thank you very much.